If only I could turn back time.
Hello everybody, it's Mario Kaiba, not here to screw the rules. And today we got a very special guest. The D in DNA Crow's Dean.
That's so funny because I have not said that in such a long time, but that was my favorite intro that I used to do. By the way, hi guys, I am Dean of DNA Crows. You can find me on Twitter at DA_talks. And I am very glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no problem, man. After all, you're a good friend. You, your brother,
Yeah.
Aura, and BPM, y'all have helped me out, so why not?
Oh, of course. I mean, that's how it should be, you know what I mean? Like, we're all, YouTubers. We should all help each other out.
Yeah, though technically I'm a 10-year vet who still hasn't broke 200 yet. Ah.
You'll get there. We'll talk like logistics later because that's all boring stuff. But I could probably help you out. Try to
That's
get
okay,
like your
man.
tracks better.
That's okay, man. As long as you help share my tweets about the episodes and stuff, I'm good.
Yeah, of course.
So anyway, what got you into doing the YouTubing?
It's funny you ask. Me and Crow, we used to watch a lot of the. Crow is my brother. You know that, but for the viewers that may not know, Crow is my brother. We co-host our channel on YouTube, DNA Crows, like I said before. We used to watch a lot of the same YouTubers, and we always just kind of wanted to make our own channel and just discuss things. We've twisted and we've pivoted to doing other things than we originally thought we would be doing. But we always just, like we used to watch people like The Quartering. You know who The Quartering is. And we wanted to do videos like that. And, once the Vick stuff started coming up, we were like, yo, let's talk about this. And that's what really got us into doing YouTube. We always thought it'd be kind of a twist because you always see, most YouTube channels are just one person. We thought it'd be interesting if we had two people, brothers, that don't always see eye to eye, talking about what's going on.
Well, it's actually good that you guys don't see eye to eye because then it would be boring.
Yeah, I mean, we agree on a lot of things, but we definitely disagree on a lot of things. It's funny because there have been times where we were supposed to record and we sit down and we're disagreeing and we fight and then we're like, sorry, I don't mean to cuss. Screw recording. And then
Screw recording!
Then we'll leave and then come back the next day.
Well, it has to be nice to have a sibling that's willing to do a channel with you.
Oh yeah, me and Crow. I consider him. He's my brother, obviously, but I consider him one of my best friends.
You guys have a beautiful sibling relationship. And sorry about that ding. Somebody freaking decided to reply to one of my YouTube comments. Boomer moment.
Please hold. I'm just joking, but. Yeah, no, I really enjoy doing the channel. We were supposed to have you and Marco Strange on. We still got to schedule a time for that.
Yep, and I have a feeling I'm probably going to have all four Couch Crows on, before I get an interview.
Oh, dude, just, let me know when you... And,
just kidding, man.
Well,
I can't wait, but I think I'm going to wait until... sometime after I get interviewed, actually get Crow on the show. That way, I don't beat you guys when it comes to the interview.
Yeah, just be careful. He'll interrupt you while you talk.
Yeah, he will. And there's something I've been meaning to say. Thanks to you, your brother, Aura, and BPM, you guys, all of you made me actually want to get back into YouTubing, like doing an actual show.
No, I really like the Mario Monday. I think it's it's an older idea, but with like a newer spin, and I think it's good. Keep at it.
Well, I was talking about like doing regular videos because when you guys met me, I was still doing the versus Kick Vick fighting collages through Soul Calibur.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah, and I also created
Yeah.
all the couch crows, including you
Yep.
and Soul Calibur.
I was just about to say that. I remember that. You even got my beanie and everything.
Yeah, sadly there's no American flag, so I had to try to find some other square design, well, rectangular.
Who would have known that the people that made Soul Calibur are communists?
Actually, they're not communists.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Well, at least they're not
But
fascists.
yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. Who? I mean, it's funny you say that because there's a lot of companies that are bigger companies with just like fascist tendencies.
Well, in
You would
Japan,
say?
they have something called black companies where they actually get to legally overwork their employees with no overtime.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, that sounds awful.
Yeah, but hey, it's a loophole in the system that needs to be fixed. When they get on
Yeah.
it, they'll get onto it, but well, this company should be thankful they don't got American labor laws.
Yeah. No, for real. I mean, that's why a lot of companies go overseas though, because we have labor laws.
Yep. And I'd talk more into it, but I'm trying to avoid politics as much as possible because you know I'm apolitical.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good to stray away from political things on YouTube.
Well, it's kind of funny that somehow me and Aura ended up, in our interview, talking deeply into politics before I got this
Mm-hmm.
subject back onto Pokemon.
Yeah, that's an interesting pivot.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was an interesting interview that I had to do in two parts because it was just over an hour.
Yeah, dude, getting the timing on videos right is hard because there's so many things you're gonna want to talk about. Can't all fit, you know. Me and Crow have made that mistake plenty of times.
Well, I have a different reason for doing it than you guys. I don't forget, man. I'll upload the stuff from my computer onto my PS4 onto SHAREfactory to edit, and it'll only do a video an hour long.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm thinking about the
that's
only
interesting.
one of us YouTubers in their small circle that uses their PlayStation as a video editor.
Yeah, I used to use my iPhone, and man, we've definitely gotten better since then. But you use what you can.
Well, my computer is not that good in performance, and I've gotten used to using my PlayStation from doing the Soul Calibur vid, so I figured, why not?
Yeah. No, I hear you. I unfortunately Crow just moved, so I can no longer use his laptop to edit, and it's just hard to edit now.
Oh, no, you just give us some behind the scenes. The DNA Crows don't live with each other anymore with their mother. Don't tell anybody, oh no.
No, dude, we've I don't think we're worried about any of that. We've basically doxed ourselves since we've started, so pretty much our lives are super open.
Yeah, true, but I was referencing your Joker vid.
Oh, that was that was one of my favorite videos.
Yeah, I love how, like, it was part of the comedy, even though it was kind of expected. How Crow's like, no, we cannot be copyright struck, and then you guys do the Snickers thing.
Yeah. Surprisingly, we weren't copyright struck.
Well, I think Snickers approves of it because it's free advertising.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think like, is Snickers even really checking for like that tiny bit at the end?
Not really, not to mention, even if they wanted to, they can't really copyright strike you because it's not even 15 seconds long.
Yeah, that doesn't stop people from copyright striking. We just uploaded a video on the other channel, our Pokemon channel,
Mm-hmm.
where BP put in 5 seconds of "Kiss from a Rose" by seal,
Oh boy.
and instant copyright strike.
You know, I'm surprised Rockstar Games never gave me a copyright strike all these years.
Yeah, no, like I think it was Lady Titania, her boyfriend, uploaded him playing Batman, Arkham Knight, and he got copyright struck for the music in the game.
I did when I freaking moved some of my old live streams from Twitch onto YouTube. I got copyright notices, but not a strike, saying that I can't play in certain countries or at all because some audio from Dragon's Dogma and freaking a lot of Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
They say in some countries, but it's always every country. You know, they'll be like, this can't play in this country. Like, your viewer will see that, but it's literally every country. They just shut it down.
Yeah, that's
It's
the sad
pretty whack.
truth. So anyway, man, you guys are doing a Pokemon channel now.
Yeah, we are. We're actually we're doing so now we have 2 giveaways that we're doing. It hasn't been announced on the channel, so it'll be announced here first if we don't get a video up before you get this video up. But on the second channel, we're actually doing a Pokemon starter plushie giveaway where Crow has, I believe it's the plushie, like the starter Pokemon, Pokemon Sword and Shield as plushies that he got from GameStop, brand new, and we're giving those away to subscribers.
Well, that's definitely a raffle I'm gonna want to enter.
Hell yeah! And then as you know, we have the subscriber raffle that we're doing on our main channel for both Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. 2 people are winning one of those. One person gets Sword, one person gets Shield. So it's been a little hard to keep up with all the comments and getting the names down. But I got a list. I'm gonna check it twice, and these will go out, before the end of November, because I think the game comes out on the 15th of next month, and that's when we're going to send them out as soon as the games come out.
As much as I would like to win that, I don't got my own Switch, so my sister has one, and I don't think I'll be able to buy my own anytime soon.
Well, they also, because a lot of people say, oh, I don't have a Switch, but it's like, yeah, but everybody knows somebody that really likes Pokemon, so you could always enter the raffle, win it, give it away for Christmas as a gift,
Yeah, that's true.
That's like a really, that's a good Christmas gift.
Just in time for the holidays.
Exactly. But I'm pretty excited for the new channel that we're doing. Just really fun Pokemon videos as well as Pokemon challenges. I'm not sure if you've seen those videos on YouTube, but it's like one of my favorite guys right now. His name's Madrybeard. And he'll do like Pokemon Fire Red, only a single Magikarp, like for instance. Like, can he beat the game using only one Magikarp?
I have seen advertisements for those challenges, but I never clicked on them.
They're really fun. I'm addicted. I watch like 5 a day. But we're doing some like that, and then as well as top 10 Pokemon for this or that. It's just really fun. I think we have 5 people on the channel. Let me see. We have me, Pro, AG, BP, Top Dollar, and Shadow. So 6. And we're just doing all things Pokemon. Really fun stuff.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Hell yeah. But yeah, it's fun. We all like Pokemon. I think I know the least about Pokemon out of everybody. I think I'm like the what's the term? Average fan,
Yes, Mr. Pocket Creatures.
Like, yeah, I don't even like Pokemon. I think that's my absolute favorite video we've ever done, was the closeted Pokemon fan.
I will admit, I was facepalming as I was giggling at that one.
Well, that one took so, because we had the idea, And once we had the idea, we had to get a bunch of Pokemon gear. And then I had to wait for the Pikachu onesie to come in the mail. And that took like 2 weeks. Just like I waited every day just hoping it would come in.
Surprised you never wore it on Waifu Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Waifu Wednesdays.
Yes.
That's also...
She's show.
Mm-hmm. No, I love that. It's upsetting because I don't think they're doing Waifu Wednesdays as much anymore.
Well, it did cause a lot
correctly.
of drama with Sushi and a few others, so yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I think it's just that it's she was having problems having guests stay committed to coming on, you know? So I think that was the main problem, but I'm really happy because they have their new channel, the Tea Time.
Yeah, it's such a really lovely channel. And I know about your challenge with them.
Yes, the challenge, which, if you'd be so kind to put the link to my YouTube channel in the description, you guys should go subscribe, because if I beat Gothic Sushi and Kayla in a subscriber race, then they have to wear Crow outfits and do a video wearing Crow outfits.
Yet if they win, you guys have to dress up as maids.
Yeah.
I find it unfair, man.
So go subscribe to my channel.
I find it unfair for one reason. If you have to be maids, then they should at least be crow maids. Maids wearing crow heads.
Yeah, well, the rule that we had all set aside was that we, you know, the winners get to choose the outfits for the other people, like the actual costumes, but they can't be over, I think it was like $20 or $25, you know, because nobody in this competition is rich.
In that case, I know what kind of maid you guys are going to be. Housekeeping.
What'd you say?
Housekeeping. Yeah.
Like, housekeeping?
Yeah, like the freaking cheap maids you see at motels.
Yeah, dude, which reminds me, I'm out of Lemon Pledge. But, yeah, I really hope we don't lose. I'm a little worried because, let's be honest, the girls and girls with connections, people like girls with connections, they're also very cute, you know, so...
It's two dudes versus two waifus. What do you think's gonna win the race?
Yeah, they're definitely probably gonna win, but, you know, they do have... Yeah, I actually do really like listening to them. I like watching their live streams. And, you know, the competition is all in good fun, so it's not about winning. Hopefully it helps both of our channels grow, I think is really the goal, because I want to see them grow. I really like both Sushi and Kayla, and I'd love to see their channel grow, even if it grows faster than mine. As long as they're successful or they have fun, then that's what really counts, you know?
Yeah, that's true, man.
Like, even though we have a competition, doesn't mean I want them to lose. I really do want to see their channel grow. They deserve it.
That's okay. Or refused to start a show with me because he didn't end up in a competition.
What was your show idea?
Coffee break. You see why, right? Well, the name was going to be Coffee Break, but as a pun on tea time. He's like, no, I don't want to compete with them.
That would be hilarious. Coffee break.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Again, I just wanted to freaking do something with AG because he's freaking awesome.
He is, man. He's just so busy all the time. I feel bad because AG is one of our editors. I'm an editor, and so is he. And when there's something I can't do, which isn't super often, he'll have to pick it up. But the guy works like 3 jobs. He makes thumbnails for 1 million people.
Yeah, only when I know he's not busy will I ask him to do a thumbnail for me.
Yeah, I mean, he makes the best thumbnails, let's be honest.
Yep.
The guy is so good. You can tell on my channel, you can tell if it was AG that made it or me. You can tell the difference. AG's is a lot better.
As I keep telling people about AG, he makes the best thumbnails both sides of the Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. No, he's great. I just feel so bad, busy. I couldn't imagine, dude. If I was AG, I'd just the time. I already sleep all the time.
Yeah. Who knows? I may end up having to work 3 jobs soon. Hey.
I getcha. Yeah, right now I'm just going to school looking for a job on top of that, and then YouTube takes up all my time.
Yep, and you're still a long ways from monetization.
Hell yeah, but we're still growing.
Yeah, why do you think I freaking got Streamlabs? That way, if people actually want to do a super chat of some kind, they have some way of doing it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to set that up because we just had our live stream with Come Geek Some. I meant to try to look into that before that, but we'll have it up for the next podcast. I think next we're having on the Jamie Marchi parody account to do behind the parody type podcast.
Well, that's nice. Personally, I dislike the parody accounts. However, to each their own.
Yeah, I mean it's not for everybody, but I am curious. What makes them want to do that? Because they're. I mean, I understand if you don't like them, but sometimes.
I will admit to that. They're hilarious sometimes.
Yeah. But I'm so fascinated with like the dedication that they put into it, and as well as what inspired them to do this kind of like outrageous, ludicrous thing. And hopefully we get some good answers.
And hopefully we'll find out who was sharing Gripsby.
Who's sharing what?
Sharon Gripsby. Remember the Sharon Grigsby parody?
Oh, yeah.
I'll admit, that one was pretty good, but then they got taken down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, yeah, it is what it is. We all get taken down from Twitter at some point.
Yep. There's a few times I'm surprised I didn't get taken down. Instead, I just got harassed by a bunch of white knights.
Dude, the first time I got suspended, it wasn't that long ago. It was probably like a month ago. All I did was tell somebody to stop saying insults and just address the argument. And somehow that Twitter said that violated their rules on hateful conduct. I was like, I appealed it, and they said nope. It violates the rules.
Even reverse racism violates the rules. You can ask Reem.
Mm-hmm.
Because she called some guy Whitey, he got all offended.
Yeah, but it was just interesting, because, I didn't call him anything. I didn't say anything about him. I just said, hey, stop saying insults. But that violated the hateful conduct. So
you should have said, could you please?
I guess, yeah. I mean, somebody, people retweeted the fact that I got suspended. I think Nick Ricada said, rookie mistake, wasn't insulting enough. And I was like, I guess. I mean, he has a point. I was suspended.
Yeah, Rackets always has a point.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Especially on his nose. Hey man, it was supposed to be a joke. I'm not insulting Ricada. I respect the dude.
Nah, I know.
And I'm probably going to have to email him to see if he knows anyone in Ohio.
What?
Did you know about my frickin' court date?
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about that.
It wasn't even my fault that it happened. It was the frickin' road's fault.
Yeah. Nope, but I mean the way the rules work is somebody has to pay.
And I can't screw the rules this time.
No, you cannot. I mean, you could run. You could just not show up.
No,
I
because
don't
then I'll have a
suggest
warrant
it.
for my arrest, so no
Mm-hmm.
thanks.
No, yeah, like I said, I don't suggest it.
Yeah, and I've actually been trying to fight off the idea of doing a GoFundMe because I don't want to beg.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. There's a little bit of pride there.
Well,
Um,
yeah, it ain't like Vick's case where Rakeda started it before getting consent anyway.
hmm
Because it wasn't Vick begging. It was Rakeda pretty much doing it for him.
yeah, but sometimes you need help. And there's nothing wrong with asking. I don't see a problem with making a GoFundMe. Sometimes you need help. It's
Yeah,
that simple.
first I'm gonna have to frickin' see how much the court's charging me, and then how much I'm gonna be forced to pay from the other person's insurance.
Yeah.
Which I was on a phone with a quote agent earlier telling me that most likely I'm gonna get sued
Really?
by the insurance company.
So does the insurance just not like? Because isn't that what liability insurance is like for?
Well, I kind of didn't have any.
Oh shit!
And I'm gonna have to get some before the court date because I'm legally required to bring in proof of insurance whether I've had it then or not.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I am completely legally at fault here.
Yeah, it happens though. You know.
But hey, man, I'm gonna try to pay everything I'm legally required to do. I'm just glad that the other party was
Yeah.
able to walk out.
Oh yeah. That's the most important thing. Everybody walked away with their lives intact. So
Well,
how bad were the cars though?
well, you saw the picture of my truck on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to replace the grill and the under bumper, but I'm thinking about removing that plastic anyway and just drilling the front license plate to the grill. Not grill, but the bumper
Yeah.
itself. Because that thing was ruined when it got towed when I got the thing.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But their Mustang, let's just say that it's going to need a little bit of body work. And a new headlight.
What year was the Mustang? How nice was this Mustang?
It was a black convertible that looked mid 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, at least it wasn't like an old Mustang, you know?
No, because then my truck would have been the one needing more body work.
Oh yeah, dude, those things are nice and metal.
I know, man.
But, like I said, most important thing, everybody walked away with their lives.
Exactly. Though I am most likely going to get my license suspended for a year according to my cousin, but
Yeah, that typically is a thing, I
that
think.
will give me a better appreciation not to take the license for granted.
Yeah, true. No, I mean, there is the possibility that they don't suspend it. Because I had a friend who, well, I had a friend who got into a car accident. He didn't have insurance or a license. He also didn't try to run, and the cops just let him go because he worked it out with the other driver. And he was like, "Yeah, like let's set up a thing. I don't have insurance, but I don't mind paying." And they were like, "Yeah, well, you know what? Let's do like payment installations, and do like $100 a month." And the cops were there, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll let you go. You didn't run and show good character."
Yeah, I didn't run either, though I did move my truck out of the road because I was still able to do it with consent of the other party.
Mm-hmm.
Because their vehicle was kind of stuck in traffic till the police arrived, but they managed to get it off the road.
Yeah.
And I was actually happy that a lot of people who were passing them by were asking if they were okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the other party seemed very civil.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. I'll let you in on a little secret. I've been in a few car accidents that may have been my fault. And I think the worst one was I'll let you and all your viewers in on a little funny story that involves me and Andrew. One time I took his car out and I crashed it into our neighbor's car.
Oh boy.
Literally right next door as I was leaving.
Well,
It was so embarrassing. Crow was so mad.
well, this is my first collision with another vehicle in my 10 years of driving, so hopefully that will be on my side. Still, man, I can imagine Crow's face.
Oh yeah, I think the general gist of how he felt was you're a f up, and yeah, I couldn't disagree with him.
Crow of Judgment, everybody. The Crow of Judgment.
Oh yeah, the Crow birthed the Crow of Judgment.
Well, I can imagine him making the same face as that crow.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think the moral of the story is don't take your brother's car out at night without asking him.
I think the better moral
But
is
also,
drive
if you
safely.
do, and you do happen to crash, they'll happily one day forgive you because they're family.
Ah, dang it, I didn't mute my mic in time.
Yeah, it's fine. People love coughing into the mic.
Coughing! Actually, coughing is my favorite Pokemon.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I like
That's
that
an
little purple ball of smoke.
Huh, that's an interesting favorite.
Yeah, somewhere I still got a coughing plushie.
I don't even know what my favorite is.
Well, my two favorites are always him and Charmander.
I do like Charmander a lot. I always chose Charmander and always regretted it almost instantly.
Oh yeah, the first two gyms are anything but fire-type friendly.
Mm-hmm. It's basically impossible.
That's the reason why players who always wanted the early advantage would go with Bulbasaur. Because he had advantage over the first two gyms.
Yeah, but... yeah.
I've always found Bulbasaur users as scrubs because they did that.
I mean, but if you choose Charmander, right, you really have to struggle to win, and that makes you a better player.
Exactly.
Plus, he turns into a flying fire type, and he should be a dragon type.
Except for in original Gen 1 games.
He should be a dragon type. Charizard should be dragon.
And I think he's better off being fire flying.
Yeah, but he's legit a dragon. You know?
I just remembered that stupid Smosh skit from years ago when they were doing Pokemon crossover ideas.
I don't remember that one. I haven't watched Smosh in so long. I don't know if you've seen anything new from Smosh.
Oh god, it sucked ever since Anthony left.
So bad. Why did Anthony leave?
He had major disagreements with Defy Media, and surprisingly, even though Smosh is now independent again, he won't come back.
Yeah. You know, I saw that Anthony did, he was at this paintball thing that was a bunch of big YouTubers, and it was a paintball competition to see who wins, like, I think it was like $100,000. He was teamed up with The Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animations. And they were going up against people that you think would be way better, and somehow Jaden Animations, Odd Ones Out, and Anthony won.
Wow, that's something I have to look up later.
Yeah, I watched I watched it, I think, on the Odd Ones Out channel, or it was James' channel.
Yeah, I'm
But,
gonna have to look
uh,
into that.
they showed like the actual video clips from it, as well as their animations of their story. Really good stuff. I
Yep.
know. Sorry.
You go. You continue.
I was just gonna say I don't know if you watch any of the animation side of YouTube, but I'm like super addicted to those YouTube videos.
Yeah, the only animations I mainly watch on YouTube is from Sam Animation, who does Dead by Daylight parodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I ended up getting to Dead by Daylight when it was free on PlayStation Plus a year or two back.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this friend in this GTA crew is in who every time there was a new game he wanted to play, he'd try to get everyone else to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the crew leaders, so he couldn't exactly refuse without a good reason.
Yeah.
And it was free on PS Plus, so he couldn't refuse.
Mm-hmm.
It ended up
Yeah.
becoming
No,
the only PS Plus free with game that I got that I actually put money into.
yeah. I think the only video game I play right now is Dauntless because it's free. I mean, free games can be pretty good.
Oh yeah, man. Dauntless is actually pretty good despite being from the makers of Fortnite.
It is pretty good, and it's improved a lot this past month.
Yeah, I've been
They've
meaning to
done
get into
some
it
real
again.
changes. Oh yeah, I've been playing every day. It's pretty fun. I play with Lady Titania, who is another YouTuber that people should check out. She has two channels, Lady Titania and then Lady Titania Gaming. Um, really good person. She's from I Stand with Vick.
Yeah, she is a good person. I was surprised that she gave me a follow. And she likes
Yeah,
a lot
she's
of my
super
posts,
nice.
and she is one of the first of the few who, on the day that I reported that I got in an accident, asked if I was okay.
Yeah, no, she's super nice, super supportive. Really good friend, and she doesn't have as many subs as she should. Granted, none of us do. So people should check her out and go subscribe.
Yep, subscribe to Lady Tana or Lady Titana Gaming. Or is it Tatiana?
Titania is what I say, but apparently I say it wrong all the time.
Yeah, I know she was definitely in your stream today.
Yeah, no, no, I think Titania. It was funny because I think I was when I was just on Sushi's Sushi and Kayla's stream for full Thursday. Um, she was Lady Titania was in the chat, and I think Sushi said Lady Titanic says, and I was like, did you mean Lady Titania? She's like, oh yeah.
Blame Sushi. She's a boomer in her own right.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty boomerish.
We are all boomers, except for Aura, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, that's pretty true.
Heck, man. Hey, Heroes and Hero Hey is a big boomer that every time he boomers, I'm like, change your name to Boomer Hey now.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't even
It's-
done it as a joke yet.
Yeah,
Yes,
that guy's funny.
it's okay when an
think my
NBA
favorite-
backed out of his challenge. I was half ready to
yeah.
take it up because I knew Hay's weakness.
Girls.
Cardboard boxes. Or did you not watch that stream?
Mm.
Yeah, somehow a box kicked his ass. It was it was hilarious, man.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I also heard that he's afraid of soap.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to attack him with a bunch of soap boxes. So standing on one, I need to throw it at him.
That's funny.
Yeah, what can I say? Actually, respect. Hey, I respect just about all the I Stand with Vick YouTubers except for Sin, but you know my reasons behind that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna comment.
Yeah, though I think it was my fault because on the first case that I had a disagreement, I didn't really that he kind of pulled one out from underneath me. It was my fault, but the second time, it's just like screw it. I no longer care about him. I'm not gonna attack him or anything. I'm just gonna leave him
Hmm.
be because I still owed him
Yeah.
from that one bit of drama I was in at March that I'm not talking about.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. We all get into disagreements.
I'm just
I've
glad that the hatchet was buried not in anyone's back.
yeah, I've been in my fair share of disagreements, or some would say infighting. It gets old. It gets tiring.
That it
It
does,
makes
man.
you. It just makes you want to focus on the more fun stuff. It gets. It's like emotionally exhausting.
It does. That's the reason why I try to avoid infighting.
Yeah. Well, it's hard though, right? Because like because me and Sen actually, me, Sen, and the guys talked about this during the podcast we had with them. It's kind of like, and I agree with this. Was saying that he saw Emish um, go against somebody that was in I Stand with Vic, um, even though they're on the same side.
Go sell Zen.
Yeah, but like when you see something that's wrong, you know, I think you
Well,
should call it out, even if they are on your side, right? Because if it's wrong, it's wrong.
well, in truth, there was no verification of what Zen said that time.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say whether or not that part's true, but I just mean like in general. If people are doing things that are wrong and they're on your side, you should speak up, right? Because you're basically just letting something bad just happen, and like it's gonna make you guys look bad. It's only it should be done to strengthen your side, you know.
Well, there's one little factoid about Sin that I'm not going to hold it against him, but he is kind of a drama hound.
I mean,
He sniffs it out,
he's in
he
the
finds
drama
it.
side of YouTube, but so are a lot of people.
Well, you know I'm not a drama guy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I'm not, you know, everything's in the past, and
Better just move forward, right?
yeah, exactly. People make mistakes, hopefully, because like hopefully people learn from their mistakes, and they grow from it. Unfortunately, some people don't, and you see with like people like MBA or Perfection, they don't learn from mistakes, and then they continue to be stupid, and then they basically lose all their subscribers. That's how it goes.
Well, that's how it is, man. But NBA should not have frickin' did his rant that he did, and Perfection should have left Geekdom alone after a while.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Perfection. I think the thing with Perfection is he saw like he saw probably some spike when he like swung up at Geekdom the first time, and then he was like, like he couldn't get enough of it, because every time he did it, he got more and more attention, and he just couldn't give up those numbers that he was getting from his Geekdom videos.
Well, that was on him.
Hmm.
And personally, I don't really care about Perfection at all. I still stand by that comment when Sin decided to announce that streaming is doing about NBA and having Perfection on. All I can say is we do not want Perfection back in the community.
I don't think Perfection was ever. Perfection was never in the community. I'm just gonna. He was never in the community.
I don't think he was either, but he was using it.
Yeah, I mean, but he was using it while also talking shit about the community. You know what I mean? So like, take that with a grain of salt.
Kind of like that Vegeta dude who tried to solicit sushi.
I thought that was funny.
He really pulled out his inner Chris Sabat there.
Yeah, dude, it was like if I was that dude, I'd be so fucking embarrassed.
Hey,
Like,
dude, I won't admit I got a crush on sushi, but I would never try to solicit from her.
oh no, I mean his like if I like want to get into like the moral aspect of it, I I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with trying to solicit sex. I think prostitution should be legal. I would never pay somebody for sex because that's just not me. However, a person's body is their body. I think the real embarrassing part isn't that he tried to solicit sex. I think the embarrassing part is he was just talking so much crap about Vick fans are creepy. Vick fans they're weird and they sexually weird and this and that, and it's like, well, then you see his DMs with Sushi where he's trying to literally buy sex from her.
I think he was trying to get a gotcha moment from her, and it backfired.
I don't think so because, like, apparently, like, they've known each other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how well, but like, he considered them to be friends. I don't think he was trying to get a gotcha. I think he just really wanted to buy sex from Sushi.
He was just really thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this about freaking. Well, the day before my accident, I almost got Me Too'd at work.
Jeez.
Yeah, but we talked it out on Saturday when the girl cooled down and all, and it was just kind of Boone County style flirting. I didn't really mean to upset her and make her cry like that.
Yeah.
And when it,
You know?
and she told me that she understands. She just wasn't that used to me being that way. And my thing is, when I was doing that shenanigans, but that got her to cry and almost quit.
Mm-hmm.
This one dude who works with us was like, "Man, you're really thirsty." I'm like, "Hey, when you get older, you kind of end up that way."
Yeah.
Well, I said get away with it, but I didn't mean it in anything of saying, "Hey, it's okay to be a pervert if you're old."
Yeah. No, I get what you were saying. Dude, you know, not that I think there's anything inherently wrong with it, but it's just smart to just never flirt at the workplace.
That's smarter to be more careful with your words.
That too.
But hey, girl was wearing really short shorts underneath that frickin' hospital gown for her scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Sicilian, so you know where my eyes usually look first.
No comment. I have no comment. You know, I get you. It's just, you know, you really just got to be. It's like on some level, I can see the other side. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, like, you can't just Me Too somebody
Yeah.
for looking.
And bosses were like, please talk to her. Problem is, she didn't want to talk to me, so we all agreed that wait till she cools down, then try to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Which I got to apologize, and she accepted. And I promised to never act that way again towards her or any of the women at work.
I mean, like, luckily it had a decent ending. You know what I mean? Because like, she could have read and cried and read over what's just essentially a misunderstanding. You know?
Yeah, it was a misunderstanding, and you learn.
I'm sorry, your mic cut out.
Oh. Well, it basically said it was a misunderstanding, but you learn.
Yeah, exactly. No, for real. I mean, life's all about learning lessons, and sometimes you think what you said wasn't offensive. It's different people have different levels, like what offends them, what doesn't, and unfortunately, some people are too sensitive. Um,
Well, it
but
turned out she had a bad experience from a guy who talked like that in the past.
yeah,
And
and
it
that's what I was
set
about to
off
say though. Is like
something,
you
so...
don't know somebody's story, you don't know why they might react a certain way.
Yeah, because she was about the first girl at work that kind of joked with that way that actually had that kind of reaction.
Hmm. Yeah, you just never know, and I think it's not about if you're going to offend somebody. It's about if you do actually legitimately offend somebody, then you know making sure that you don't in the future. Some people are just offended to be offended, but some people actually are, you know,
Well, I'm just glad she was
offended.
not from this freaking super jackwagons.
No, exactly. She's like that seems like a legitimate, person. Had a bad experience, therefore they reacted a certain way. And it's not her fault, but it's also not your fault. You know what I mean? And the important thing is now like the boundaries with that person.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Well, you live and you learn.
no, for real. Yeah, but that's life. But I just wanted to let you know we hit an.
We haven't hit an hour yet. We've hit 51 minutes.
Oh, really? I thought we started at 2:10. Oh, wait, that's right. We're in voice chat for a while. My bad. Just
Yeah,
flipped it.
I always set some rules down and BS a little before I start recording,
Yeah, my bad.
including that rule that certain cosplayers not to be mentioned at all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I'd
Nope.
say we could still talk around for about, see, 52 minutes, about 4 more minutes, maybe 5.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
But yeah, you live, you learn, you regret, you still learn.
Yeah, for real. I mean, unfortunately, some people never, but that's on them.
Yeah. But hey, man, I'm just glad I didn't get me too'd.
Yeah. No, for real. I mean, the scary thing, I think, in the Me Too world or cancel culture world or whatever, if you're not rich and famous and you don't have the means to, like, fight back like these accusations of something that literally never happened, then you're screwed. People like Johnny Depp have the money and the means to prove their innocence.
Not to mention witnesses.
Hmm. But if you're a small person and you get Me Too, that might just be
And
the end of you. Look at what happened with Zoe Quinn.
yep. And I think you cut out.
Oh, I said, like, look at what happened with like Zoe Quinn. Sometimes people
Sometimes.
get sometimes people get accused they didn't do it, but their life's ruined, and that's sad.
Yep. Anyway, man. There's nothing we can do about it except for hope for a better change than the next year.
Hmm.
And hey,
Yeah.
hopefully guys like Vick will get to prove their innocence within the next year too.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I hear ya. I mean, I hope the appeals go through for Vic.
I'm surprised that Lemoyne is still soliciting Judge Chump.
Yeah, that was weird because isn't it out of his hands? Is he just crying like a bitch?
Yeah, but then again, Lemoyne just gets off on attention, so don't give him any. Ignore him.
Yeah, no,
Let the
I hear you.
mosquitoes pay attention to him only.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully Vick wins his appeals.
Yeah. No, I really do hope so.
Yep. Till then, well, I actually got a confession to make.
Hmm.
I am not an I stand with Vick YouTuber. I'm just a YouTuber who stands with Vick.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, just had to lay it out that, yeah, I stand with Vick, but I'm just a YouTuber who stands with Vick, not I stand with Vick YouTuber. I don't only cover him, even though the videos I do have on the situation seem to garner the most views. I'd still rather get known for my other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, anyway, we've hit 55 minutes, so want to do your ending plugs?
Yes, my name once again is Dean. You can find me on Twitter at DA_talks. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channels.
Links
One
will
of
be in
them
the
being.
description.
I'm sorry, what?
Links will be in the description.
Yes, links in the description. My main channel, DNA Crows, where we are doing a subscriber raffle to give away a copy of Pokemon Sword to someone and a copy of Pokemon Shield to another person. Just subscribe to the channel and comment on one of the most recent videos. And then check out the Poke Crows Are Us channel, where we are doing another giveaway. There will be a video to describe how to enter that giveaway. And yeah, just check us out, share our content, like it, and subscribe. We'd really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much, Kaiba, for having me on.
Yeah, no problem, man. And on my ending note, screw the rules. I'm hanging out with DA Talks and I have green hair. Peace.
For